Welcome in, everybody. You know who it is. It's the Glad Dad here on a beautiful Wednesday night. And we're here for the Rocket Dirt Racing Association race number 9 here at Lernerville, located in Sarver, Pennsylvania, about 30 miles northeast of Pittsburgh. It's a 4/10 of a mile high bank dirt oval known for its multiple racing grooves and exciting side-by-side racing. Whew. We got the Pro Late models here tonight, and ladies and gentlemen, we have a completely stacked field tonight. I believe 29 Pro Late models set to take the field as we got 30 seconds left. We're going to run some heats, and we're going to run a B main. First time here in RDRA history as far as I'm concerned. We have ran a B main, and then we're going to run the A main. Now, only 24 drivers get into the A main, so there will be some drivers going home tonight. And let's get down to the nitty-gritty, shall we, as we've got 5 seconds left here. Appreciate each and every one of you joining me tonight. Yeah, Hubert Johnson, we got a big field tonight. And pretty good stretch of I rating in between these guys. Yeah, you know, I wish they would join. That'd be kind of awesome to have them watching ourselves go around the track. As we've got 8 laps here in the first heat race of the night. So let's see who is going to be here. Everybody getting gridded up. And it looks like it's going to be the 37 here of Tyler Alwart and Aiden Lewis side by side on the front row. 37 at the 55, followed by the 15 of Brody Yulwick and Nathan Scudder in the 34. Here we go. Starting in the front. There he is, the 37 with the 55, Aiden Lewis from Alabama. And I've seen his pit box the other night, and I believe it was an Auburn pit box. No harm, no foul there. As we're getting ready to take the green flag, I'm excited. I don't know about you folks. Now that 55 of Aiden Lewis looking good. I love that red. Something about the that kind of chrome paint that I just like. And we should have multiple heats here too tonight. There we go. Pace truck is off. Turning right, which is weird. Long, weird pit lane here. And get ready to take the green flag. Green flag in the air. Oh, and we already got chaos here as the caution is going to immediately come out there. There we go. And it looks like it's going to be Jonathan Clapp and Kevin Rogers getting into one another. We're going to take a look at it here from the chopper cam. See the pace truck going down there, and the 33 gets into the back of the 34, and around he goes. The 33 being Jonathan Clapp. All right, so let's get it settled back again. The lights on the pace truck are still on, so we're going to go around again. Pace laps do not count, regardless of what the tower says. That's just the nature of the beast there with the coating and whatnot. Come on, old pace truck. You can do it. Get them lights off. Let's go racing. Gonna run the horizontal tower there. Make it a little bit easier, and we'll pull up the alerts here. If anybody gets an EOL or black flag or such. Seven looking good. Love that blue and yellow. Nice high vis. You can see him coming. Still pacing here. Down the backstretch. Should be going around one more time. And there we go. Lights are off. .37 and the 55 going to bring us back down to the green flag. There we go. Let's get this thing going, fellas. And here we go, underway. 37 sliding it down low, and Aiden Lewis running the high side here. Here comes the 57. Down the bottom. Lewis back down the bottom now. Tyler Lacey in the 97, he's floating the bottom here. Oh, the 55 gets up on the berm there on the exit. And the 91 of Joshua Tressler, he's looking pretty good on the high side. Boy, he's right there on the edge of the cushion, right at the edge of going off the track. He's got that thing hooked up. He's working his way around. As we look up here, Brody Ulick leading the way as the caution comes out. We get caught back up here. Looks like it's going to be Joshua Tressler. He was doing pretty good here, running the high side. And the 91 machine. And it's slick up there, and whoop, around he goes, boom. Front is tore up. He's on his way to the infield care center. You know, that top side got real slick. You can see it right there. It's starting to turn like that dark gray. It gets really, really slippery. Yeah, yard sale, no doubt. No doubt about it. So let's get this shindig back going. Here we go. Single file restart. Green flag in the air. Round goes to 67, the 55 of Aiden Lewis, trying to get her going, trying to see if he can get hooked up here. I'm liking Lacey. Lacey is, boy, he's on the move for sure. Up 6 spots here in the heat race. Looks like he's going to finish in the 3rd position. As they're coming into turn 3, and out of 4, it's going to be Brody Ulick with the victory. And flying away. There we go. Looks like the DeLorean from what's that show? I mean that movie. I can't remember. It's been a hard day at work. Brain's not working. Yeet. Yeah. Exactly right. Bubert, that was funny. Back to the Future. Yeah, thank you. Man, oh man. I've been sitting here in silent trying to remember the name of that movie that I've seen hundreds of times. As we get this thing situated here. What's going on, JK? KSR, baby, back in the stream chat with a tier 1 subscription for 6 months on a 5-month streak. I hear you. Appreciate that, brother. Hope you're not out working. As you know, you'd only have a couple of more months here, JK, until it's time to you know, go ahead and clean that snow out. Get that plow truck going. Yeah, I know. Hey, I remember last year, boy, you was busy. Never had time for anybody. Here we go, green flag in the air. Let's go. Woo, man. Bickford out to the lead here as Tobin Chief Keith chasing him. Oh, we got a car on the wall up here and a couple of little tusslers. And we're staying green. We're staying green here, folks. There we go. Now the caution's out. A lot of tussling for position back here. Ooh, shots fired in the chat, JK. Shots fired in the chat. And we're going to take a look here and see what happened to, man, you know, I hate seeing this name pop up on the incidences. And that's Brooks Campbell. Brooks Campbell in the 516. You can see he's going to go over the side here. They're 4 wide just in front of him. And looks like the 121 gets into him. That's Johnny Tucker. And whoop, over the side. Gets back going, but the yellow flag comes out. And then we got Hunter Dressler. This guy is always in some stuff. Just bad luck. Oh, comes across the nose of the 81, slides in. That's not the problem here. Goes up, and 3 wide gets caught up in some issues. Boom, hard in the wall, and that car is absolutely destroyed. He is also on his way to the infield care center. Another yard sale. And that's the bad thing here, Pubert, and others watching. There's no outside wall. Yeah, I mean, isn't that unfortunate that you get to hear me call on Wednesdays instead of you racing? You got to find a league where you race most of the week, if you can, schedule, being lenient and all. Although we do have some drivers I know in the league, in the community, over there where I'm from, that they only get to race one time a week, regardless of for any other league. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. And a lot of people here, even in RDRA here, sometimes they don't get to race all the time. It's just, something you can do as a hobby to kind of blow off some steam. But here we are, side by side once again. The lights are off on the pace truck, so he should be exiting this shindig right now. And there he goes. We're going to get back green flag racing between Tobin Chief Keith and Tyler Bickford Bicky. Green flag back in the air. Here we go. Oh, Keith trying to get the slide job happening. Man, it's not going to happen. It's going to slow up the 07. And around he goes. 07 drops all the way back to the back. Not a great move there by the 61. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. Not a great move. We're going to take a look at it here. Ooh. Kyle Derberaw in the 41 machine. You can see right there on the high side, just behind the 81. He took the bad end of the deal here, kind of slowed up, and then the 07 just right to the front of him. And away he goes. Damage on the front end. Them boys apparently got some popcorn. I hear you. My fridge, I still have yet to put my little mini fridge underneath my desk. I need I need some bricks. It's got to go up like 7 inches. No, not 7 inches. 5 inches. Got to go up 5 inches to get the little mini fridge underneath here. And I can promise you, it's beer 30 all the time. If I could reach that fridge right now, I'd be grabbing me some. Really, Tim? Really? All right, here we go. Back to green. Got to focus. Got to focus. The 07 with a jump here. Oh, the 61 getting leaned in hard by Eversole. Oh, the 81 trying to get some momentum going here. I'm liking Robert Eversole. Look, he's back down here. He's going where they're not. Oh, we've got a car on the side. Looks like the 81, maybe? Yeah, that's the 81 of Wagner. Up on the side of his car. As the 61 tries to do a slide job here, and it's going to be successful for now, but here comes Bickford back down to the bottom for another slide job. It's going to send it back up top. Jostling for position. Come on, Eversole. He's got some momentum on the high side. But the 121 of Johnny Tucker, he's on the move, and he's now down on the bottom with a slide up here. White flag in the air. Oh, hard in the wall there for Hunter Dressler. One more time around. Tobin Chief Keith here. Old Chief going to bring it into victory lane. Across the start finish line as the flag waves, and Eversole drops down to fourth as Tucker narrowly gets him here at the line. So that's going to conclude heat number 2. And we should have a third heat here. Yes, we do. There it is. And we got some more regulars in here. I got some favorites in here. Joshua Mulvey's in here in this little heat, and we got some newer drivers. We'll go through them here. TJ Dion. Going to start off on the pole with Jamie Crudoff. I like this guy right here, the 25. Cameron Chandler and Michael Shinneman. You know, of course, you've got Kasinger, Mulvey, Fowler, Elledge, Riley in here as well. Got some new drivers. I've been watching them all day in the Discord. Join, get their numbers called for. It's been a busy day there for the admins, Dylan Whitley. Doing a fantastic job getting everybody registered. So let's see here what we're going to do as the pace truck is off. Crudoff in a very nice spot here, and Dion in a better spot as he's going to turn down and get the momentum going early. And back down to the bottom he goes. But here comes the 25. David Crudoff on the high side. He's trying to stay out of trouble here. Battling up top. Oh, man. Car off the side. Going to get going. Crudoff looking fantastic right now. He's got a heck of a lot of momentum on that high side. He's learning exactly what he needs to do. And Michael Shinneman, I'm liking that. Momentum out of 23 as the caution comes out. You know what? We're going to have to take a look here. Cameron Chandler involved in an incident. And then I've got to grab a brewski. You guys are making me thirsty here in the chat. Oh, Chandler, nowhere to go. And off the track and around into the wall. And the caution comes out. Look, Hubert Johnson's got a tall boy, huh? I hear you. I don't know if you heard that on the stream, but it's about to be really tasty. Need one after this hot day. 112 degrees here, with humidity at 87%. Green flag back in the air. Crudoff leading the way. I'm liking the speed. But here comes Shinneman battling down. He enters the bottom and slides up to the middle. And the middle's got some pretty good grip here. But here comes the 714 of the Crate Kid. That's Colby Kasinger. Trying to work his way in the middle. Oh, we got some spins happening. Oh, the 07 of Dion. Man, Jamie Crudoff, he is here. He means business tonight. This must be his really good track that he likes. I've seen him perform well, and I've seen bad luck happen. But here comes the 23. He's starting to inch here, almost to the rear bumper, and the 714 of Colby Kasinger. He is up in the mix as well, and it's a 3-car breakaway right here as TJ Dion. And then Michael Elledge back here 3 wide with Moley and Fowler. Oh, Fowler, as the white flag comes out. one more time around here for the 25 machine. Nice to see him get a win here, even if it is the heat. Almost lost it here, though, from the 23. Nice win by Jamie Krudoff. Nice. Yeah, that's the way to celebrate, buddy. Let it hang out. I ain't mad at it. I'm telling you. All right, so here we go with the B main. A lot of drivers here. Going to be starting here in the B main. It's the first B main I've witnessed on iRacing as a broadcaster. And we got the 37 here of Tyler Allwart and TJ Dion right next to him. As they're going to roll off now. Remember, folks, only 24 drivers make the A main. And we should have a warm-up here of 5 minutes. After the B main. As the lights are off on the pace truck, so we should be going green next time around. All right, here we go. 37 and the 07 leading us to the green flag. Oh, we got some little tussling back there in the back. 37 out to a huge lead here as we got 3 wide battle going on here. Barrett Pilston in the 422. You see him right there, red car with the yellow numbers. Trying to run the high side here, getting all taken advantage of. Kind of a little slow there in that corner and just got eaten up. Meanwhile, Tyler doing a fantastic job here. Here comes Justin Henderson. Where'd he come from? Yeah, what's that brown stuff? Welcome in, Captain Grizzly. Oh, 11-month streak. Nope. Subscribe for 11 months on an 8-month streak. Come on, Henderson. He's running them down. Up now it's Elridge. Elledge got some momentum here. As the yellow flag comes out here, just about halfway through this race in the B main. And let's take a look. Oh, man, looks like it's another bad luck ending for Kevin Rogers. Take a look here and see what happened to Kevin Rogers. Rogers is the number 5. Pink car on the high side here, battling with the 41. And just looks like a slide job gone wrong. Oh, and gets run over by the 422, and both front tires decide they want to dismount. I wonder if they charge him a disposal fee. A lot of hard hits tonight. Lernerville has been tough for these drivers, no doubt about it. How we doing, Captain Grizzly? You working tonight? Or are you off? I know you've been on vacation, so I'm sure that's been nice. You're at work. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, hopefully you did a lot of biking on vacation. I'm hoping you did anyway. Well, if you were actively working, you wouldn't be watching me. Okay, so will the 37 be able to pull this thing off, or will Justin Henderson be able to take it away? Could be a tough question here, but he is going to be starting on the outside. That is the 63 machine. $200 miles during your 3 weeks off. Whew. Man, hats off to you, brother. I don't even think I drove 200 miles. Light's still on the pace truck, so it looks like we're going to go around again. And going to be starting double file. Green flag back in the air. 37 sending it down low. Oh, but he's got the 63 of Henderson. Going to try the slide job. He's going to make it work. Yeah. Outwork had to let out of the throttle as he's got action here underneath him. The 127 of Cameron Chandler trying to make it happen. Not going to do the slide job. He thinks better of it, but he's definitely trying to go up as high as he can to get a nice run here on the exit. Doing good, though. Keeping himself there. It's getting real slick up the top side, though. And TJ Dion trying to run the middle. He's trying to make it work here. Struggling just a little bit with the drive off on that 07 machine. But all in all, not too bad as Cameron Chandler still to the back bumper of the 37. Will he be able to get him here as we got 3 laps remaining? Henderson, he is off and about. He says, see you later, alligator. Here we go, the 127 now looking low. They're still side by side up. Just cannot make the momentum happen on the bottom side. The top side's just too strong right now. Oh, the 63 had it and lost it right there on the final lap. Went up over the edge as he's going to try to do something here, but it's not going to be enough. The 37 of Tyler Alwart is going to bring her home here in the B main. Okay, so looks like we're going to have a warm-up here. Should have a warm-up in 5 minutes. Oh, nope. Going to have another race here. I'm liking it. Truck is already pulling out here. And it's the first time tonight I've seen Dylan Whitley on the racetrack here in the 16 machine. Dylan will be starting on the outside. And looks like it's going to be, who is that? Robert Eversole Jr. on the inside, starting on the pole. So that was the C main here. So this is the B main. I just realized that when I saw him grid up again, I'm like, okay. There's more cars in here than I thought. Green flag back in the air. And Robert Eversole going to try to come back with some redemption here. Working his way on the high side. Here comes Mulvey. In the 92, he's going to try to take it. Oh, not a good slide job there. He hit down there at the bottom. Kind of got the car all wonky, and here comes Dylan Whitley. Down to the bottom side. Oh, it was a touch. He's wrapping the bottom. He likes it. He likes it. Still got some momentum here, keeping him side by side with the 92 as of now. Eversole is gone. Now he's got some action here with the 81. That's Mason Wagner. Looking to battle the 16. Here goes up and hits the 16. Oh, gets into him again. Dylan Whitley, though, a wheel man. He is not letting it stop him, no doubt about it. And here comes John Fowler. He's trying to battle back. Oh, as the 16 goes up over. Gonna try to get it back going. As Robert Eversole, he's 1.2 seconds ahead of Joshua Mulvey. Joshua all the way down to the bottom. These speeds of these cars, they're going about 110, I think, is the max speed. In the corner, about 65, 70. They're going pretty fast here. As Eversole still with that 1.2 second lead. Let's check on Mason Wagner here as he's in third, trying to get that high side working for him. We can get on board here and you can see exactly what the speed is in the bottom right hand of your screen. I've got the miles per hour pulled up and you can see they're going about 70 miles per hour in the corner. Wagner closing in pretty quickly here on Mulvey. Looks like the 92 kind of over-rotated just a little bit there as Joshua Tressler in the 91. Working the high side as well. And Dylan Whitley back behind him here, trying to work that middle. As we got 2 laps to go here in the B main. Now 1 lap. Robert Eversole absolutely destroyed these guys here in the B main. 2-second lead. He got out front and never looked back. As the checker flag will wave and woo! Gone. All right, that's it for the B main. Now we get to warm up and then into the A main where only 24 drivers, that's right, 24 drivers of the 29 car field are going to make it. So 5 drivers will be going home. Who will they be? Well, we'll let you know here real soon. But let's see if we can pull up the points here as they sit right now. The top 5 will go to the top 10 here. Get that set up for you. And boom, there it is. Colby Kasinger currently leading the way. And then we got Michael Schitteman here, 72 points back in second. Hunter Dressler in third. followed by Ian Lindell in fourth, JB Crudoff fifth. He's going to be jumping up some spots here tonight. Tyler Lacey in sixth, Jess Williams seventh, Dylan Whitley in eighth, Aiden Lewis up 7 spots here from last race, and Kevin Rogers taking up the 10th position. Points are important here, so hopefully some of those top 10 drivers are not going home tonight. Looks like Crudoff got some blistering pace here. Johnny Tucker, he is the fastest right now with a 14.92. Nice practice for these guys, trying to get the track worn back in still. It's getting darker and darker on the top side, so she's getting slick. I've seen plenty of drivers go up and over, just it's catching them sleeping. They're not nearly as sideways as they were, though. Oh, there we go. Aiden Lewis getting into him there. Let's check on Kobe Kasinger. He's had a quiet night here. As he took a little road trip there. And this is an open setup, I do believe. And when I mean open setups, that means you build your own setup and run what you brung, if that makes sense. So these setups are not the same. Each car drives differently, for the driver's preferred driving style, which means one driver can't just jump in to another driver's setup. It may not feel the same. Aiden Lewis letting it all hang out here as we got a minute and a half left to warm up. And then one more race. That is going to be the A main, 30 laps. Oh, we got a track blocker there. Everybody got off the track though. Appreciate everybody joining me tonight. We've got some drivers, looks like here, looking at the users in the chat, watching the stream. We've got some drivers that are on track that are actually watching the stream. That's pretty cool. Glad Mommy is around. We went to Mexican, so she got a margarita. Glatmal also got a margarita, but they decided they didn't want to give Glatmal any alcohol, which is the whole reason we were going. And they decided to give Glatmom the double shot, and she's floating around here somewhere. She's got blue eyes, though. One blue this way, one blue that way. As warm-up has concluded, it's time for the A main. And it looks like maybe Michael Shinneman's going to be starting on the pole. Yes, he is. 23 machine. Tyler Bickey, though, whew, he's in a great starting spot here as we're going to go through the field. Too many to go to, though. Holy moly. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this field tonight here at Lernerville. As you can see, the standings swapping around here. But we've got Michael Shinneman on the pole right now with Tyler Bickford in second. Aiden Lewis going to be starting on that inside second row with, I believe that is Jamie Crudoff. Yes, it is. All the drivers really, really slow right now. There we go. Jamie Crudoff there. And in row number 3, Tobin Chief with Brody Ulick. All right, here we go. Michael, send him away, buddy. Diving it down to the bottom. Here we go. Nice move here so far. Oh, around the high side goes the Tyler Bickford here. All the way up to the high side. Can't go any higher as the caution comes out for Mason Wagner. Mason Wagner in the 81 machine. We're going to take a look at it and see what happened to him. On the restart, he's back here in the back. Very last spot. Looks like maybe him and the 422 got tangled up together. No, he didn't. He got into 34 as Dylan Whitley kind of got slow there, a little bit too sideways. Over under 8 yellows. I don't know. You know, we've seen these things go long green flag runs, so I have to see. But man, there's a ton of cars here in this field. 23. As a matter of fact. Lights on the pace truck should be heading off this time by. Yeah, and there they go. Moe, he's gonna take the over. He's sitting mid-pack. Yeah, you are, man. I hope you have a great run. He was looking good there early on, but you got some struggles right now. Sitting 11th. All right, come on, 23. Regas had agreed. The leaders just got such a good run here, a good start. That was the 55 looking low here, driving the 23 up, and here comes Bickford on the high side. Now the 61. Here comes Chief on the bottom side with the slide up here. As he's underneath the 55, I think he's going to probably get the 55 here. Oh, he gets up to the 23. Chief causing all kinds of chaos tonight. As we got, looks like, unfortunately, Robert Eversole. Looks like he got caught up in some shindig here. Kind of hard to see. He's right there in the middle underneath the 714. The 127 gets into the back of him here. and kind of slides up, gets himself in harm's way, and around he goes. Well, the 92 of Joshua Moe, sorry, he skates by scot-free. Here he is. 92 staying out of harm's way, that's for sure. Trying to, at least. I mean, he's worked his way up one more spot, so maybe top 5 here would be a good night. See what he can do here. They're going to go side by side once again, as Tyler Bickford, also known as Bicky, going to lead us back to the green flag. See what he can do here. Lights are going to be off on the pace car here, pace truck rather, this time by, coming out of turn number 4. And we're going to keep going again. Lights are still on the pace car. See what Aiden Lewis has planned here for old Bicky. Oh, there's Glat Mom. You finally decide to stagger into the chat. All right, so here we go. Pace truck's going to be heading off. Make that right-hander. Boom. And time to go green flag racing once again. Man, Vicky's sending it down in there. Oh, the 61 of Chief up on the high side. He's over the edge. As here comes the 23, taking advantage of early and now working his way back around as he's up into third. But on the high side here comes Brody Ulick in that blue and pink machine. Running the top side shuffle for sure, and he's going to get around the 23. Here comes the 23 back down on the bottom to answer back to him. Not going to be enough. Ulick with the move as Michael Shitteman now falls back down to 4th place here. Here comes Cameron Chandler in the 127 trying to make it happen. And the Crate Kid, Colby Kasinger, trying to slowly work his way up as Joshua Moe here. The 92 working the bottom. He's 3 wide currently with the 41 and the 97. Oh, man. The 5 of Kevin Rogers got into the wall there pretty hard. And the caution is going to come out for the 3rd time here in the A main. See what happened to Kevin Rogers. He is the pink and white number 5 machine right here behind the 61 of Chief. Little stack up there and into the wall hard. The 91, the 81. Taking care of him there. They had nowhere to go. as Bicky still leading the way here. '91 getting a wave around. He's going to come back up around back to the back of the pack. And should get this thing going back again real soon. Lights are off on the pace truck. That can only mean one thing. Yep, we're going green flag racing once again. Pace truck off, getting ready to head down into turn 3. And Tyler Bickey gonna lead them back. Leader just has a really good starting position here. Oh man, Hewlett gets to the back of Bickey here, and that's gonna allow Aiden Lewis to power to the high side here and get around. As we look off the back, you can see the two drivers right behind him battling side by side as Michael Shinneman. I'm not sure he got past Bickey. No, he did not. He's going to go back to being scored in the 3rd spot. He had a dang good run there. We'll see now that Aiden Lewis has the prime starting position here. What will he do? Will he be able to hurry up and pull away, or is the 23 the powerhouse tonight? He's looking pretty good. 127s, he's been up there. Tyler Lacey, he's worked his way up. Cameron Chandler, though, take a look here. Chandler up 8 positions from where he started. He started back in 12th place, and just in about 10 laps here, it's worked his way up into 4th position. Justin Henderson as well. In that 63 machine, he's worked his way up. Justin looked really good there in his heat race. As the lights are off on the pace truck, so we're going to go green again. Aiden Lewis going to lead us to the green. Alabama native, the 55 is, just like myself. And away we go. '55 on the high side. Here comes Bickford behind him here. Nose to tail the leaders are. Oh, he gets it to the 55 just a little bit here. And here comes Cameron Chandler now moving up into 3rd as Tyler Lacey and Michael Shinneman battle side by side for the 4th position. But don't look yet. Just behind him, Justin Henderson. Oh, as he's going sideways. Gets straightened out by the 61, and we're back going. Oh, a little bit of sideways here back there in the back of the pack. Nice battle going on here between these cats. Found a little slide job here. The 92, where'd he come from? That's Joshua Mulvey. Now he's up to running the high side here. That's a little risky, but he's got to if he wants to make any ground up. Narrowly escapes the 41 and the 63 right there as he moves back down into the middle. Not a good drive off there. Now he's back up top. He likes it. He feels comfortable to it. As Lacey and Shinneman still battling here. Now Lacey going up here and trying to get Cameron Chandler. And here comes Chief. Chief battling his way up. Oh, he's 3 wide here as he runs over the 97. Oh, Lacey not happy about that for sure. Just about ruined his race. Shoved it in there in the middle of 3 wide. As Bickford here trying to close the gap back up on Lewis as we got a caution. Dylan Whitley around. Gets it back straight though. We're going to take a look here and see what happened to old Dylan. He needed a good run tonight here in the A main. See the 16 right there, right behind the 25. And looks like it just oversteps. Whoop! Boom! Hard on the wall. Then the front end is completely gone. And yeah, the caution is going to come out. As he is fast repaired and back on a underway. I don't even think he's going to lose a lap here. We'll have to take. Yeah, discounted parts, exit of turn 4, no doubt. Aiden Lewis, powerhouse, though. But Tyler Bickford, though, he's good as well. He was starting to catch the 55 on that little bit longer run. As the lights are out on the pace truck, so we're going to go green again. We're on the 5th caution. Puber Johnson said over or under 8. And I'm thinking 7 was my number starting off. 55 back out. As here comes the 61 now diving it down low here. Chief keeping it down this time. Blocks the nose of the 127. The 127 now back down to the bottom. And here comes the 23. He's down mid lane. 97 of Tyler Lacey's got Johnny Tucker all over the back of him. Woo, 3 wide battle, 2 rows deep here. Tyler Lacey just now trying to get out of that shindig as the 41 looking strong on the bottom. Sliding up to the middle on exit. Oh, man. Gets into Joshua Mulvey right there. Oh, man, the 23. Off the track. Oh, that's a terrible ending. Oh, as we got a car upside down. That's Tyler Lacey. I do believe. That is not Tyler Lacey. Who was that? Oh, Johnny Tucker, maybe? Yep. Johnny Tucker. As we're going to have a handful of laps left when we go to the green flag. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Laps do not count under yellow. Bring the tower back. Okay. If you insist there, Puber Johnson. Oh, no problem, buddy. No problem. Daddy loves you. All right, so we're under 10 laps to go, which means we should be single filed out. Yes, I get that. I get that. Although I did have my picks tonight, some of them have ended up not so good, not so good. And one of them's actually leading the race. So all in all, not a bad night for the Glad Dad. Yes, there we are. Single filed out. As we're going to go around one more time. Pay no attention to that. I did not only pick the 55 because of his paint. I picked him because he's from Alabama. Duh. No, I didn't pick him either. I've had a conversation with this guy, and he seems pretty cool to me. Very humble racer. All right, so here we go. Going to go around this time, and then we're going to take the green flag for a short little shootout. High tide? You mean roll tide? 55 getting a nice jump here. Oh, that's gonna be great for him. Great jump. As we got 6 laps to go here, I knew just a handful of laps. As here comes Tyler Bickford up on the high side as the caution comes out again. This time for Johnny Tucker. See what happened here to Johnny Tucker. Johnny in the very back here. Absolutely calls that. Got into the back of the 34 intentionally. If that wasn't intentional, I don't know what was. What's going on, Tank Man? As everybody's waiting for the pace truck to get here. Round he goes. How you doing tonight, Tank Man? You doing all right? You getting here a little late? It's past my bedtime already. And Tim Boyce, let me tell you something. You can't put at Puber Johnson ordered. Yeah, I knew you was about to go to bed. Look, Puber will talk you into some stuff, okay? Green flag back in the air. Here we go. Who can catch the 55? Everybody single file out now. No passes being had as of now. And here we go. Michael Shinneman back here trying to make some passes happen with Tyler Lacey. Trying to work the middle, but here comes the 41 and a 714 of Colby Kasinger. Little 3-wide action back to 2-wide here. Colby Kasinger, loser on that as the yellow flag comes out with only 2 laps to go. Yeah, Tim, I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't listen to Pubert about ordering stuff, but man, oh man, will he cost you some money. All right, so we're gonna have 2 laps to go here. Yeah. And did you really order something? And if you did, what was it? And just know if it was the SimMagic Alpha Evo and the P1000 inverts with the master cylinders, it doesn't make you faster. Believe me, I know. All right, folks, here we go. Should be able to finish this up. And we're on caution number 8 here for the A main. Hubert Johnson was all over it with the 8 cautions. Here we go. 55 going to lead us back to green. He's going to go here in turn 3 in the center of it. Yeah, there he goes. I don't think anybody's going to catch him here a couple times around. They're going to try to send it, though. Chief in third right now with Cameron Chandler in tow. Coming to the white flag here right now. One more time around for the 55 of Aiden Lewis. Can he keep the lead? I think he's got almost a half a second lead here now over Brickford. Coming out of turn number 4, it's going to be the 55 of Aiden Lewis. Not too bad of the race, I can say that. As he's going to peel around and get onto victory lane here. And that's going to be it for the feature. Let's get down to the finish results here. In just a moment. All right, here we go for the feature. Now that it's up here for everyone to see, Aiden Lewis leading the 16 laps here, bringing it home in the number 1 spot, followed by Tyler Bickford in second, Tobin Chief in third, Cameron Chandler, nice run for him, in fourth, Tyler Lacey, solid finish for Lacey in fifth, Michael Shinneman, same in 6th place. Kyle Derberaw in 7th. Joshua Mulvey, 8th. Mason Wagner, 9th. Justin Henderson bringing it home in 10th. Followed by Colby Kasinger, 11th. Joshua Tressler, 12th. JB Crudoff, 13th. Dylan Whitley, 14th. Tyler Alwart in 15th. Nathan Scudder, 16th. Robert Eversole Jr. in 17th. Johnny Tucker, 18th. Brody Ulick in 19th with Barrett Pilston in 20th. Fastest lap, Aiden Lewis, 15.055. Huh, look at that. He is the 55, running an 055. Aiden Lewis with the fastest lap, most laps led, and Mason Wagner with an impressive 14 spots gained here to finish in the 9th position. So let's see here. Do we have anybody here to interview? Looks like we've got Aiden Lewis here that we can talk to. We'll get him, and then we'll finish this show up. And looks like I can't move him. So there we go. Aiden Lewis, the glad dad in the booth. You got me. Man, what a dominating feature here. Looking good every week. Is this one of your good little tracks here? Because you looked really, really good.
I don't know, just practice being able to run the top without, falling off is a big part. So I mean, yeah, that's about it.
Oh yeah, man. That high side looked pretty slick there. And I saw your tire right there at the edge of the cushion. I mean, you were just inches away from going off the side lap after lap, but you know what? Held it in there, nice, pretty line, and bringing it home in the number one spot.
Oh, dude, is that CFM setup, dude? Like I had that, I just put it on, changed the gear, and to the way I like it, and that was about it, straight up.
Wow.
CFM, they make a lot of good stuff, and that's about it, really. I didn't really know what I wanted to run for like a shorter 30 lap race, so because I'm more towards a longer races kind of person, so no, it was just a learning opportunity for me, but it all worked out.
Absolutely, man. Well, won't keep you if you got any shout outs. We'll get those and we'll send you on your way.
Uh, Midwest Sim Sports, they helped me a lot. Me and Tyler were up there racing. CFM setups, they gave us a lot of stuff we can build off of and tweak and stuff like that. Aces and Ace Designs for my wrap. Jeffrey makes some insanely good stuff. Highly recommend that. And y'all for putting this on and streaming and everything, and everybody for a good race.
Absolutely, man. Great shout outs as always. And we'll see you back here next Wednesday, hopefully, back in Victory
Yes,
Lane.
sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Take it easy. All right, folks. Well, that was your winner, Aiden Lewis, and couldn't get in touch with P2 Tyler Bickford or Tobin Keefe here in third. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and close down the show. I want to give a shout out to everybody in the Twitch stream tonight, keeping me busy while under caution here. And I want to give a shout out to Dylan Whitley for letting Outcast Motorsports Network cover your Pro Late Model League here for Rocket Dirt Racing Association. And hope we can cover some more for you. Anyway, folks, that's going to be it. We're going to be back tomorrow night for the Outcast Motorsports Auto America Gen 6 Series at Richmond Raceway. Definitely don't want to miss that. Anyway, folks, this is the Glad Dad reminding you to stay fast, stay clean, and as always, it's okay to be an outcast. We'll see you next time, guys. Take it easy and good night.